Now we turn to a new military campaign in a fight against ISIL. The United States has announced it will deploy special forces for the first time to Syria. Roy Rottenberg has more.
U.S. officials say that fewer than 50 special operation troops will head to Syria, where they will support rebel groups fighting Islamic State. The U.S. says it has no intention of pursuing a long-term, large-scale ground operation. But Syria is already a crowded battlefield, divided between government forces, ISIL-controlled areas, rebel-held territory, and the Kurdish areas in the northeast. It's there the Americans will likely end up, to help Kurdish YPG fighters and their rebel allies. The group may advance south against the ISIL stronghold of Raqqa. The announcement caught many by surprise. U.S. President Barack Obama said many times that he would not send American troops to Syria. White House officials say the move is not a change in strategy, but rather a shift.
The decision that the President has made is to further intensify our support for those forces that have made that progress against ISIL. And all along we have indicated that the President is prepared to intensify those elements of our strategy that are showing promise, and this military component of that strategy is an important part of the President's top priority, which is the safety and security of the American public.
On at least 2 occasions before, the Americans have sent commandos into Syria, but they came right out. The special forces heading there now will remain for weeks, if not months. The U.S. says not on the front line, but the rebels they'll be assisting are fighting ISIL and facing artillery bombardment by Syrian troops, backed by Russian airstrikes. U.S. troops may well find themselves caught in the middle. Here in Washington, Republican lawmakers denounced the move, saying it's just an extension of a failed Obama policy.
He doesn't have a Syria strategy. He has not had a Syria strategy. That's part of our complaint. So if this now means that the President has come up with a comprehensive strategy for Syria, let's hear what it is.
American officials say the troops may deploy in the coming days. The Obama administration had been facing immense pressure to do more against ISIL after Russia began its airstrikes, and more so after the U.S. abandoned a $500 million program to train Syrian rebels in Turkey. When the failed program ended, U.S. commanders admitted that only 5 U.S.-trained rebels remained active in Syria. Roy Rottenberg, CCTV in Washington.